We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Glad to have you here for two Christian guys ranting about politics. We've had an entire year's worth of news and crazy political shenanigans in just the month of January. The month of January already feels like it's 6 months long, but it's felt double that amount of time this year. It's been crazy. I am your host, Jeremiah Campana, here with my co-host, Alex. Alex, how are you doing tonight?
Man, I'm doing absolutely amazing, Jeremiah. Thank you for asking. My whole family was sick for about a week, and we are no longer sick. So we appreciate that.
That's good, man. That's good. When the
Yeah.
whole family, let's see, we're having trouble streaming to your destination. Uh-oh, Rumble's down.
Rumble is down. Yeah, we'll have to
Rumble
figure
is
that
down.
out another
Go ahead and
time,
remove
unfortunately.
it. We'll get Rumble one of these days, but go ahead and remove Rumble. We're still trying to figure this out, folks. We're here every Thursday, 9:30 p.m., giving you our take on the latest. And surprisingly, Minnesota, believe it or not, has been dominating the news. A state that I never even thought about twice before before recently has
Before
just been
2020.
before 2020 before George Floyd. It's just been crazy. Alex, how has your January been? Has all this news made it doom and gloom for you? Are you feeling good going into 2026?
Man, oh, what does Patrick Bet David said? Future looks bright. I 100% believe that. I am an optimist always. I can't get down about anything. Jesus Christ is God. He is King. He
Yes,
rules
sir.
over all, and he works everything in the universe to the good of those who love him. So, I mean, it can't be down, but yeah, I mean, there's always something to complain about, right? Nothing's ever perfect, especially when it comes to
It's not.
politics.
Oh crap, man! It's
Yeah.
they're good. You just killed my vibe, Alex. I was totally hoping for perfect. I do want to apologize for any viewers that were here last week. You we
Mhm.
For some reason we're not getting all our chats into StreamYard to show up, so we didn't think anyone was watching and no one was chatting. But apparently a lot of you were, and we just weren't getting them. We're not sure why. We hope we fixed the issue. That's why Alex said test in the chat there. So hopefully your chats will come through so we can interact with you all. But let's jump right into it, shall we?
Absolutely. What do you got
All
for us
right.
today, Jeremiah?
First up, so I'm going to lead us into because James O'Keefe, my personal favorite journalist of recent history, better than even the boomers who have retired. James O'Keefe is I think is going to go down as the greatest journalist of all time. We're going to jump into his bombshell reporting. He tried to go undercover at the Minneapolis riots, but to set that up, first, we need to understand, Alex, how organized these people are. Cam Higby,
No, stop it.
what?
There's never been an organized protest ever. Nobody's ever
Never.
been
They're
paid to
not.
protest.
It's all grassroots. It's all grassroots. But Cam Higby, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had no idea who Cam Higby was until he broke this report. But Cam
Mhm.
Higby somehow hacked his way into the Signal chat. So I'm gonna go through this X thread real quick to kind of set this up. So when we watch James O'Keefe's reporting, you kind of understand just the level of craziness and organized craziness that this is. So let's jump to that. So breaking: Minneapolis Signal infiltrated. Cam Higby infiltrated the organizational signal groups around the Minnesota protest with the sole intention of tracking down federal agents and impeding, assaulting, and obstructing them. Buckle up, all will be revealed. Inside the group for days, there's emojis next to people's names. Here's a key for what those emojis mean. We won't need to get into all of that, but they're like clocking in and out. They're like, that's how they communicate. They communicate with emojis. For each occupation or shift position, protesters have to undergo training. It's unclear what the training entails, other than numerous slides of instructions. I've seen it mentioned repeatedly. Who's paying for all of this? Great question. Each chat for a specific part of each city has smaller districts broken up within it called patrol zones, which guide ICE chasers on where they should be slash position. Here's a screen recording of their plate database, as well as a link to its
This is
instructions.
license
Folks,
plates of
yes,
federal agents.
they're running license plates. This is wild. It is wild. Here's a screenshot of the active dispatch call. It's always active, as well as a shift change. You can see folks are changing their emojis, clocking in and out.
White Chevy Silverado with the newly changed plates with the coexist sticker on the back. We're on Irving and Lake Street, going north on Irving.
That's wild. See, here's a recording of protesters actively tailing the vehicle I was in, labeling me as ICE, instructing commuters to follow me.
Is this still Cam saying this?
Yeah, this is still Cam.
Yeah.
This is all Cam Higby. Yep.
There's a video of them, calling him out, saying, "Oh, he's ICE, he's ICE."
Oh yeah, is it this one here?
White Chevy Silverado with the newly changed plates with the coexist sticker on the back. We're
maybe
Irving
that's his
Lake
car
Street,
that they're talking about.
Going north on Irving.
So yeah, they spotted him. There's group chats for each zone. The chats are dated and deleted at the end of each day to avoid detection. The quasi police force uses a system called Salute, which calls out the size of the federal units, their activity, locations, uniforms, times, and locations. Folks, this is insane. And they're cooperating with the local police. So you see how organized this is.
Right.
They go all night. It's 24/7. So that is the setup for what we're about to break down with James O'Keefe's reporting. I really wish I could get paid to protest. I don't know. You'd have to pay me a lot of money to go out there and do that. I don't know, Alex. Do you wish you could get paid to protest? I don't know if that's for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it would be fun. All right, if I was a liberal and I had just quit my job and decided to, be homeless or whatever, like I think that's what liberals do, right? Anyway, then it would be awesome.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if my goal in life was to play video games, Call of Duty 24/7, sure. Ohio Patriot. I'd never protest against my country.
Yes.
No, I would protest against the government, not necessarily my country. But if this was under Joe Biden's presidency, you might be able to talk me into, like there were folks counter protesting. Here's what I would do. Earlier in the presidency, when everyone hated Elon and they were protesting at Teslas, some Teslas had counter protests there to support. They brought the staff donuts and were supporting the staff working at these Tesla dealerships because they're just regular people trying to feed their families. I would do something like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
protesting in general, like with COVID and everything, there are plenty of just things to protest. And just because we don't agree with the ICE protest doesn't mean that they shouldn't be allowed to do it. It's just the manner in which they're doing it that is troublesome.
Yeah, I think most sane and rational people can agree with that. It's fine to protest, but what you're doing is actually borderline insurrection. But let's go through this video. It's a bit long. We might skip some parts. I do want to get to the end because the end is shocking for anybody to.
I haven't seen the end.
You haven't seen the end? Oh man,
no.
So you're gonna.
I watched very little of this.
So you're gonna live react to all of this. Let's jump right into it. Let me share my screen and we'll get to
while you bring that up. Maggots ? And you know what? We hadn't even said anything yet. This is just because they showed up to the stream and they saw an American flag. So if you see an American flag and your first question is, MAGA, well, there's something wrong there with you.
Maggots. No, I actually don't prefer maggots on any of my food. But yeah, it's crazy how liberals get triggered by the flag. Dude, there's so many. I could when I do my little shorts, my YouTube short reaction videos, there's at least 10 I can choose from of just them going insane over a flag. And just judging people based on not even talking to them. They'll be pointing at them in the background, see these maggots back here. It's you didn't even talk to them. You don't even know if they support Trump or not. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
All right, let's jump right into it. James O'Keefe. We'll pause periodically for some commentary, but here we go.
Downtown Minneapolis, the day before the shooting of Alex Preddy, they were still protesting Renee Good. The O'Keefe team rolled into town in an SUV with tinted windows. They could not see inside.
Earmuffs. A lot of bad language in this video.
And what's remarkable is they start cursing at your car merely because it is an SUV, which they all perceive to be feds.
Is the door locked?
Lock the door. Why are you giving us the middle finger?
Right here, buddy. Get the fuck out of here. Here comes the guy. Don't loan. Do not.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
No, don't. Don't.
Sounds like my wife.
See?
Don't bring your wife to the protests.
Okay?
Usually I'm pretty confrontational, but we soon realized the only way to deal with these types of white walkers, or zombies as we call them, is to just not engage.
Roll up your window.
It's funny because they're mostly
Roll up
white.
your window now.
Yeah.
Anything else would lead
You
to
see all the
escalate.
arrests they made, all white people.
It's safe to say that I've never seen anything like this in my life. Just driving down a street will have people scream to you and curse at you and threaten violence. In fact, independent journalist Cam Higby was nearby and texted me at this time, telling me that trucks, Tahoes, Suburbans, SUVs are an absolute no-go. He advised us to get a Subaru or other mom car, or Honda, as he said. He mentioned they would bank our license plate.
Alex, how crazy is it that, dude, these people are so insane. They don't even know who they're cursing at. And
Yeah.
Like they're going crazy just seeing a car. They're triggered. Like we just talked about the flag. They're triggered by a car. Like,
Yeah.
what do you, how do you interact with someone like that, Alex? Like, have you ever met any of these people out in the wild yourself?
I haven't, but I remember, I'm sure you've seen it, and a ton of other people have seen it. There was a video of the same types of people in Minnesota going into a coffee shop and surrounding a bunch of, it looks like a small company of software engineers who build apps for companies inside of Minnesota. And they were just at a Starbucks. But because they saw that they looked maybe like they could be ICE agents, they stormed this Starbucks and filled it with people and started yelling at them. And these guys didn't even know how to, like, you can't talk to these people. They're like, dude, we are literally coding apps in here. Like, we're not ICE. And they're like, yeah, okay, we've heard that before. It's like,
like, dude, I work at Amazon. Like, what the heck are you talking? That's crazy. Like, for them to organize that quickly too, like, you know, just to infiltrate a Starbucks like that, is just like, how do you know? Did this end in violence? Like, I'm unaware of this video.
no, I'm not even sure how it ended. But I'm pretty sure the guys just left the coffee shop because they didn't want to deal with these stupid protesters.
Yeah, I mean, exit ASAP, because if you hang around,
Yeah.
you never know, like if someone's gonna throw like a ice bottle at your face or bite your finger off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that could be the
Hit
end
you
of
with
your
a
life.
flagpole.
Someone mistaking you for someone that they hate could get you killed. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
MH, if you're against Antifa, that makes you fascist, un-American trash. Sure, if you say so, buddy. It's the Antifa. It's funny that they name themselves Antifa because they embody who they claim to be against.
Yeah.
If you've studied fascism at all, like, because none of these people know what fascism is, they just throw the word around because it's like a hot keyword, like a talking point, catchphrase to call people fascists. But none of them have actually picked up a book and read anything about fascism.
Yeah. What's you know more about this than me, but what I'm trying to think of something analogous here. The Patriot Act. That's like the NSA stuff, and we can follow you and all that stuff, right? So it's like, you know, if you're against the Patriot Act, you're not patriotic.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Not to mention that the Nazi Party was the National Socialist Party. Like, people don't even know that. They don't even know what when they throw these terms around. They don't even know what the heck they're talking about. It's absolutely wild.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. All right, let's jump back into it.
Our undercover people arrived at the tail end of the protest that evening, including myself.
Watchdog, how you doing? What's going on? It's Jay O'Connell, Watchdog. My fiance
Is she? What's she teach?
Oh.
What's she teach?
Special needs.
Where are we going? We're gonna beat up ICE agents. Don't you have a thing to
We're gonna go beat up ICE agents.
Exactly. They're not even there to just protest. They're already admitting, what is this, like 3 minutes into the video, he just arrived in Minneapolis and they're talking about beating up ICE agents. They're not there to protest. They're there to cause violence.
Yeah.
We heard chants of ICE out and fuck ICE.
ICE out. ICE out. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE.
Hopefully the audience will forgive this reporter for participating in these chants in order to win.
You have to admit, like, it being so cold was definitely to his benefit at first here, because you can just cover everything up. No one, because by now James O'Keefe is a very recognizable figure, so got to cover up.
Yeah. Turvit used. Oh no, because they're screaming F ICE. That's not what we're upset about. All right, that's fine. Scream F ICE all you want. It's the part where the lady said, "Oh, we're gonna go beat up ICE agents." That's a little alarming.
Just a little alarming. And then the wonder why they get pepper sprayed, tear gassed, and accidentally shot, which is, we don't want anybody to get killed, but they're going here. It's clear that these people are going here with the intention of causing violence. They're not going here to peaceful protest. They just admitted it on camera.
Exactly.
Well, he's playing that role.
We found teachers, nurses, and union organizers all telling us, "We appreciate you, neighbor."
Appreciate your neighbor. Appreciate you, neighbor. I appreciate you, neighbor. A guy came by before.
Listen to him just jacking Christianity.
I was thinking the same exact thing. If you don't worship God, you'll worship something. If you don't have a church, you'll make something your church.
Exactly. Yup.
Yeah.
They took love your neighbor to a whole different satanic level, brother.
When the pastor tells you to look around and wave to somebody, say peace be with you, right?
Uh-huh.
He stopped here. It was a bunch of young kids, and they handed out weed to everybody. Really? Yeah. It was so cool. I gave
Honestly surprised it wasn't amphetamines.
all right away, all but a little bit, because I wanted to at least try it. You got anything better than weed? Love? Are you a paid agitator? Just kidding.
While many, probably many of you, might think this is all due to some specific centralized funding source, what we found is a hodgepodge of various NGOs and nonprofits loosely tied together through ideology, funded
Which
in
makes
part
sense.
by the government, featuring 501c3s with nonprofit tax returns, a variety of funding sources. But most of these people we found were actually true believers, there to live and die by their cause.
What is this about?
Yeah, so we're in the for national organization supporting the fight against ICE.
This woman, featured on a hidden camera, is Peggy Wang. Based in Boston, she works at Massachusetts College of Art and Design, active in the Massachusetts Teachers Association. She participates in pro-Palestinian protests, and her job is currently being threatened for doing so. While this footage is hard to hear, Peggy Wang lists the issues that her organization
From Boston has plenty of time to travel to Minnesota to protest.
Yeah, that's the benefit of being a teacher.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this. Do you think is it more vile? Does it benefit the leftist cause that it's a hodgepodge, like he said, of NGOs and these different organizations, or because most of us are thinking, right, George Soros, there's one puppet master controlling all this. I don't know. What do you think? Is it better or worse that it's a hodgepodge?
I look at it the same way we look at the daycare fraud. I don't think there's one mastermind behind all these daycares, especially once you go state to state, right? Like, obviously there's fraud going on everywhere, like a lot of fraud in your state as well. You're the second largest population of Somalis, right? Tons of daycare fraud over there.
Yep.
I don't think they're connected. I think it's a game. It's competitive, almost like a business where you see how the game works. Then you go, okay, I want to participate in this game because the other people participating in this game, share in the same goal. We all want the same thing, and they found this way is the most effective. So we're going to use our resources to participate and try to reach this end goal in the same way. So it doesn't have to be like one guy at the top organizing everything. Even if one guy, like let's say George Soros is providing 80% of the money for this, it doesn't have to all link back. Like it's beneficial for them to find other areas to put the money, so it doesn't lead back to one person.
Interesting. I wonder if it's because you think it would be tougher to organize, right? If it's just like a hodgepodge like that. So I don't know. You make some great points there, though. That it's like it's like a competing organized criminal empires.
Yeah, and they're linked together, but not in the sense of organization, but just ideology.
Huh. Yeah, I can see that. Not good for the country. What happened to free Palestine? On the shelf until they need it again, right? Oh, by the way, if you're here, hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to both of our channels if you have not already.
Yeah. The more you comment and like, the more YouTube takes that as a positive signal to push the stream out to more people. So,
yeah, help your brothers out.
Yeah.
Gets involved in. Talk about one of the speakers that spoke earlier that day, April Veretti. April is the president of the SEIU labor union.
I mean, if you're interested in an immigrants' rights organization, you should look up Make the Road New York.
Make the road New York.
Make the Road.
But who are you with?
I'm just with the union.
Oh.
Yeah, SEIU, Service Employees International.
We looked at the tax returns of Make the Road New York and found they're a registered 501c3 that file a 990, and they received
Look at that. Look at that. 16
mil
in government. We're paying for our own insurrection, Alex. That's wild to see.
That's a large number for one NGO.
Yes. Just for time's sake, I'm going to skip ahead here a little bit. Okay. Date
24th, something happened that we never anticipated.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
There was a second shooting. We were only a few miles away when that happened. There was just a shooting. And any updates that while you were sitting there, you guys reading the news?
The biggest updates that we have is that the mayor just announced that you need to decide what side you're on. Either you're on the side of Minneapolis or you're on the side of the federal government.
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace!
Around noon local time, when people started to descend, walking down the street, mobs of people appeared out of nowhere, all walking in the direction of the shooting. We wondered, where did these people come from and how did they know so quickly to mobilize?
Now we know because they got signal chats.
Our undercover people were inside the mob.
I can't believe this happened again. I drove down from Colorado to come yesterday. We were going to leave today, and then all that just happened.
Like, you can help support the community.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
I know, a good time. I mean, like, I'm glad you guys are here because, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how they're going to keep getting away with this.
Yeah, and are there like group? Are there chats and stuff? I'm trying to get linked up and stuff, and I don't.
Unfortunately, just because you're out of towner, I don't know if I feel comfortable like putting you in chats and shit, just because there's like so many fucking ops.
Oh, I
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just some random person he happened to talk to, plugged in. Oh, she knows not to give out the stuff to out of towners. Like,
yeah,
they've been trained, man. It's wild stuff. It's wild stuff. Where, then he gotta go.
Who uses the word ops in everyday life other than like gang members? what is going
on? That's a good question. Let's jump to James O'Keefe shows up Dude, check this out. Like, so yesterday, James O'Keefe made it to the protest. Let's see on day 2 if he even makes it there.
I decided to arrive. We rolled up about 10 blocks from the scene of the tear gas. What struck me was this was not a bad neighborhood. The neighborhood looked like many of the neighborhoods that you live in. And immediately, as we got out of the car, 4 to 5 women asked us who we were with.
I'd love to see some sort of media. Just curious. Like, I would love to see just like your work.
Yeah.
Oh, he just came out with it,
Stop
huh?
taking pictures of me, bro. Stop taking pictures. No, you're not. These guys are not press.
No, we are press.
Let's see them.
Eventually, I decided to identify myself as a member of the press, specifically a member of OK Media, as in O'Keefe Media. I even had a press badge.
Hand it to us.
If it's real, just
Hand it to us.
No.
Who are you?
We'll give it back.
Dude,
Who do you think you are? Why, you're not important.
you're not important. But like they were like first of all, he said he pulled 10 blocks away. So it's not like super far away, but that's far enough that you think like, dude, they had like watchers, like watchers on the wall, like ready to swoop down on them as soon as they pulled up. Like they just gotten out of their vehicle. Like that's crazy to me.
And they've been pretty much undercover the entire time they've been in Minnesota.
Right. Yeah. It's not like he had posted any videos. Nobody knew he was even there at the time.
Right.
And that's like
he didn't even hit the news cycle until recently because he just came out with this stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Dude, can you imagine like if you're just like going to a friend's house or something? Like you get out of your car.
Yeah, and you drive a Suburban.
And 10 liberal white women run up on you like, hey, who are you with? What are you doing? How far are you going? Show us your ID. Like,
yeah, God forbid you have your phone in your hand. Stop filming me.
Right. All they do is film, and all they do is complain about getting asked for IDs, because that's one of the things that ICE agents do is asking people for their IDs. It's like, well, wait a minute, you hate asking for ID so much. Why are you asking for ID, bro?
And part of that training is they tell you not to bring any form of identification with you.
So I got nothing on me. That's you know.
Yeah, it's the same thing we used to do in high school when we would, sell weed. Don't bring any ID. I don't got nothing on me, officer.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you can't ID me. Yeah, it's actually that makes things way worse. By the way, they don't trust you more. Oh, okay. I guess I just can't identify you.
Just right. Let's see here. So yeah, he gets pestered some more. They don't believe him. They pull him up on their phone and call him out.
Page, which labeled me as a far-right activist, and it went all downhill from there.
So he's masked up, and they still found out who he is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not the fucking bed.
At this point, if I'm him, I'm scared.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how strong you think you are.
You said what?
No matter how strong you think you are.
Yep. Yeah.
When you 30 people are there,
and they all have like you've just got a target put on you. Yeah.
Well, I do think.
Shame. They threw something at me, which hit the back of my Kevlar plate.
What the heck did that look like to you?
Whoa, he's wearing Kevlar?
Yeah, he's wearing Kevlar. Of course he's wearing Kevlar.
I didn't know that was legal.
Like, yeah, James O'Keefe rolls up to like cartel members, bro. Like he's
I know he's a beast. But I didn't know it was legal to wear Kevlar. It was a certain level you can wear.
Yeah, I know you can get it at like them army supply stuff, but I don't know like to what degree of Kevlar you can have, or what state. Maybe states probably have different laws on it too. It looked like a knife.
All levels of Kevlar based body armor are legal for civilians to purchase and own. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just like a handgun if you don't have any prior felony convictions.
Oh, sweet.
Shame.
My security determined this was an unsafe situation, so we retreated back to the SUV. So the key is when we get to the car, we gotta get in and get out right now, okay? But they continued to follow us.
That's the scary part. They keep following him, even though he's retreating.
All you can do is merely disengage and try your best to get out. But they follow you, and they don't stop following you. It felt like a horror movie. This agitator attempted to organize an army, recruiting members of the mob to follow us.
Those guys are feds. Yeah, the press? Feds. These are feds! These guys are feds!
That cameraman needs to hit that treadmill a little harder, man. He's breathing super hard.
Well, when you're wearing 50 pounds of Kevlar, I don't think it helps either.
No, probably not.
Our cameraman actually pulled his mask down to try to show them that we are actually press.
If I was a Fed, I wouldn't take off my mask.
I think he's
waiting for him on the
genuinely scared,
corner.
and that's why he's huffing and puffing.
Yeah, he's probably a little scared too. Yeah.
Got into the vehicle and they started throwing projectiles at us, frozen water bottles at us. One hit my security in the back of the neck.
I'm shooting.
Shoot, shoot.
I'm shooting.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Maybe not the best language to use.
What was that?
I'm shooting. Maybe not the best.
Right. I'm shooting. Yeah. So then someone pulls out their gat and yeah.
Do you know what the First Amendment is? Go.
No, they don't.
Do you support the First Amendment? Do you support the First
Look at him.
Amendment?
Did you see him trying to grab the door handle?
Yeah, like I know these are not good thoughts to have, but like, what's stopping someone from just like loading up just like 12 of the biggest giant security guards and just like waiting for? I don't know. These aren't good thoughts to have. Help me out here.
He's just like rolling in with like Hell's Angels.
Yeah, and just like go ahead and touch my door, please. Like,
right.
Because like, I mean, in any other situation, you come up to me and grab my door handle. I'm not just gonna be like, hey, can you not do that, man? I don't like that. But dude, if you don't get your hand off my door in the next 3 seconds, we're gonna have a serious problem.
Yeah, like you would think. Yeah, you would think James O'Keefe would have more than one security guard too, right? Like you think he'd have probably 4 or 5, like positioned around. Like I don't know, but yeah, you're right. Like
It's
why
expensive,
doesn't
man.
somebody? Yeah,
Super
roll in there.
expensive.
I remember Hell's Angels was hired for security at some concert. It's like a famous video where this was a long time ago, many years ago. They were hired and it turned out to be a bad idea because they ended up brawling with like half the crowd.
Yeah, they have probably a lower tolerance than like hired professional security.
Yeah, just a little bit. But again, the scariest part is at the end of this video.
I'm against fucking ICE. You guys are yelling and throwing things. We're not doing nothing to you.
You just assaulted us. We're prepped.
We are. We're trying. All right. No problem, bro. I got you.
Hey, it's just everywhere. Look, turn around. They're everywhere.
Shut the fucking doors.
Shut the door.
Shut the fucking doors.
They threw a frozen
Ice
brick at the car.
Take off your vest again quickly. Yes, I gotta fucking bring it up.
There is no way that's going to be avoided. There's total lawlessness. They don't care that we're press. Anybody who is not on their side will be destroyed, killed. Everyone's afraid. No one wants to expose anything. It's all about greed and money and power. People need to wake up because, that's what the future looks like. That's the future. I felt like we're in a movie. Perhaps Children of Men would be the closest metaphor I could see. zombies attacking the car, attacking you. Cartel guys, you should put in the line in the sand. Cartel was running away from me when I pulled up with a press vest in California. But here, they throw bricks at the police. They don't give a fuck. They're just gonna come for everyone. Oh, I'm just gonna protect my portfolio and make sure my kids are safe behind my picket fence. Okay, for another few years that'll work. Eventually they'll come for you. We went back to our hotel.
So that's him. Because James O'Keefe is really big on, hey, your price is your life. Like, you want to change this country.
Yeah.
You want to make this country a better place. Like, your price is your life. Like, if you think like this isn't going to happen to you, you know, if you think that, your neighborhood, like he said, like, this looks like any suburban neighborhood, dude, that literally looks like my freaking neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine having to deal with that stuff, like, right outside my doorstep. That's why I try to, I personally, and I push this a lot on my own show, on my own channel, is, getting involved where you can, because there's a lot of stuff you can do from the comfort of your own home. I don't know. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, social media is great, and we need more people on social media pushing a positive message, pushing the truth. But at the end of the day, it's well known that the left has organized efforts in actual politics better than the right, unfortunately. And we see that. I mean, I think we're going to see that in the midterms too, which kind of sucks.
We'll see. I think the economy, and we'll talk about this as we get closer to the midterms. I think there's a lot of wins we can pull off to keep the House and the Senate. Trump told us what he was going to do. Hear from Jim. This is what we voted for. Exactly. I think Trump needs to double down. I think he needs to invoke the Insurrection Act, and I think he needs to squash these protests. Or Tim Pool, I was watching him a little bit before we jumped on tonight, said that all Donald Trump really has to do to squash these protests is actually go to Minnesota himself, because they lock down the cities when the president travels. So if he just shows up,
oh wow, do they?
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a meeting.
So Secret Service will lock down, like, we'll tell everybody to go home.
Yeah, Secret Service. They'll probably have military as well. Like, all he has to do is be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to a meeting with Jacob Frey, little small
You
fry."
think they would actually be able to shut the city down?
I think so. Dude. I think when push comes to shove, like the protection of the president, the military being involved, Secret Service, assuming that there's no insider sabotage, right? Which is possible. In this day and age, but assuming no insiders,
they're 100% capable, right? Like, nobody's questioning the capability, but how much damage will be done, and will the optics of that damage be okay? Right? Like,
well, honestly, I bet it's. I mean, think about how quickly San Francisco got cleaned up when China came to visit. They took all the homeless drug addicts off the streets, like, overnight, gone. Like, and
but
I don't know who,
those
are organized. They weren't organized violent resistors, but I bet I bet it'd be worth a shot, because I think that would be the optics of that for just the regular normie is probably better than Insurrection Act, because Insurrection Act is
true
a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, a step above. And hey, dude, done. Watch your mouth, okay? Violent resistors. It's legal observers, all right? Get it right.
Legal observers, right? And hey, my guy Paisos, I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Paisios.
You can move out of big cities, and you should. But if nothing is done, if we don't get involved and do more, it's not going to stay there. It's going to come to your small town.
But do you think living in a big city, as far as your votes go for local and even national politics, do you think it's, like, kind of not worth it to stay in a big city because of that? Man, if you're just talking about your efficacy with your vote.
Your efficacy with your vote, yes, you are correct. It takes a lot more energy and organization to affect a big city, even Minneapolis, like New York City. I mean, forget it. But like Austin, Texas, Columbus, Ohio, You know, some of these other big cities, but smaller cities, smaller than like your LAs or your New Yorks. Yeah, it would take a little more effort. Your vote and your impact is going to be greater in a town of 15,000 than a couple 100,000, of course. But to me, that just means if you are living in a small town, it's better to fortify your position then, okay? Because your voice matters more there. Now is the time to make sure that your small town is protected from the garbage coming from the big cities. It will come.
That makes sense.
Undercover reporter found spotters from their groups spying on us, following us, and reporting back to their signal chats.
At their
We
hotel.
have to get out of the hotel.
James, go back.
Okay, I need you with me.
Yeah, let's go.
We have to get out of the hotel. They got spotters in the hotel, so now we got to get just out of Minneapolis. Come on.
We soon realized we had to change hotels and moved to another location 30 minutes away.
He took 3 pictures of us, and then now they're changing lanes and trying to act like I didn't see him.
You want to slow down so we can figure out what's going on? Yeah, he's slowing down too.
Yep.
Dude, that's wild.
Yep.
People were following us on the freeway. Reporter Cam Higby also reported that people were following him.
But they turn with us.
Crazy, dude.
Yep. Here they come.
White Chevy Silverado with the newly changed plates with the coexist sticker on the back. We're on Irving and Lake Street. We seem to be the only commuters following. Just wanted to give an update on our location.
We aren't ICE. We are not ICE. We're not ICE. We're not ICE.
I'm showing my face. I'm not.
They don't care.
We're not ICE.
They've decided you are whatever they decided.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they've
have
been following us.
It seems like they have enough people to say, well, okay, it doesn't matter, ICE or not.
Yeah.
We'll just send it. Yeah. If you're not saying F ICE, then we'll just send guys to follow you anyway.
Yep.
For over an hour. We're just letting them know, and they.
Not in a nice vehicle, right?
No. Right.
Right, get in your truck and get the fuck out. Why? Because you need to go. Confirmed ICE. Get the fuck out.
Confirmed ICE through who? We're American citizens. We're not ICE.
Same to the people that you're abducting. Get out.
It was incredible to see how people act when they're stopped. It was impossible
All
to convince
emotion.
them that you are not
All emotion. Exactly. All emotion.
ICE. If you are not them, you are automatically ICE.
If you don't hear your name called, they most likely think you're a Fed. That's actually better
And just wait for it. This ain't even the scariest part.
than them thinking that you're James O'Keefe. It's better that you're a Fed than James O'Keefe, according to our source. But again, if you're thinking about, don't try this at home, but if you do, come here to Minneapolis, get on the freeway, exchange the SUV or the pickup truck for a Subaru. You want to look like your mom. You want to look like you're a teacher. You want to look like you got that union,
Dye your hair
union
blue.
sticker on the back of your car. You
It'll
get
help.
that union sticker put on your car.
Blue, purple, the whole color of the rainbow is open to you.
Or you do not want to have an SUV like us. Lesson learned. Let's get inside the hotel. Yeah.
Upon getting to our next hotel, my security detail showed me a text message that he had received from what appeared to be a burner number threatening to kill us if we do not vacate the city of Minneapolis within the next hour.
We just got this message, and it says, we know that you're in Minneapolis. You're with O'Keefe and his crew of Nazis. You're in a white Ford license plate. They actually wrote the license plate down from Florida. You have 1 hour to leave or you're dead. You have 1 hour to leave or you're dead. We're going to contact law enforcement, DHS, and the FBI.
Bro.
Yeah. I actually
his
saw
phone
that
number.
on Twitter. Yeah, but I didn't know that was the end of the video at the end there. That is insane. And again, the bad thoughts keep coming to me, Jeremiah, because like I just want to like sit in my hotel room with my rifle on my lap when I see that. It's like, okay,
Right. Like,
it's been an hour. Where are you?
it's been an hour. Where are you at? I'm calling your bluff.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what is the I'll say the it's tough, man. The Christian response, because only your life is in danger, not necessarily your family's, right? Okay, so if your family's with you, okay, yes, I'm strapped. Get mom and the kids out. Now come get some of me. In that situation, I think contact law, probably get out of there. It's probably the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's the responsible thing to do. Because I think you could be justified in doing something along the lines of what I said. But it wouldn't. I don't think it would be a right tactical decision, even if it
Correct.
was morally justified.
Yes, tactical. I mean, like you said, if you had a gang of of people, of armed guards, Hell's Angels, whatever, following you, maybe tactically you might be all right. But at the same time, at that moment in time, with just there was 4 people
Yeah.
they had, not good to stay. You're just endangering everybody there. But Alex, surprisingly, this doesn't. What's happening in Minnesota isn't staying in Minnesota. And these people aren't just regular everyday Joes. They're nurses. They're elected officials. Alex, can I show you a video of a attorney general, a Democratic candidate running for attorney general in Ohio, what he had to say?
Yeah, let's see it.
Because this is it's permeating. It's permeating everywhere.
Hi, this is Elliot Forehand, candidate for Ohio Attorney General. I want to tell you what I mean when I say that
every man
I am going
over 30
to
owns that shirt.
Donald Trump.
I own it in a different color. You are correct.
To kill Donald Trump. I mean, I'm going to obtain a conviction rendered by a jury of his peers at a standard of proof beyond a reasonable doubt, based on evidence presented at a trial conducted in accordance with the requirements of due process, resulting in a sentence duly executed of capital punishment. That is what I mean when I say that I'm going to kill Donald Trump.
Dude, I don't care what your due process, court cases, all that nonsense is. You just threatened to kill the president of the United States on social media.
Yeah, and I think legally defensible, sure. But yeah, we all know what you're saying. We all know what you want. But honestly, there's a guy I debated. What's his name? Jeff for Truth. He's an atheist, and honestly,
he's not for truth.
No, he's not for truth. And it's the same vibes where I don't know, man. There's just like there's something off. There's a little bit of schizo in there. And this evidence that he claims to have, guaranteed he doesn't. And honestly, I think he's just saying this stuff to get attention because it seems like attention gets you elected, unfortunately, in this age.
I want to say that you're wrong, but so many things to respond to here. Yeah, I want to say that you're wrong, Alex, but we know from Virginia, the state of Virginia, what used to be a wonderful state, elected their own attorney general, who is in multiple text messages talking about how he wants the children of his political opponent dead. These text messages got leaked. Everybody knew about him, and he still got elected to office. A man who wants children dead.
Yeah, and it was like the main story for a day or two. I remember when it dropped. Like it was a well-known story, and nobody cares.
Nobody cares. In fact, the chick running for governor or mayor or something was asked about it and asked to condemn his comments, and she wouldn't do it, and she also got elected. So like the voters don't care. They want death. Okay, it's pretty clear that these people want us dead, and they will elect people who openly talk about wanting people dead, including children. Like there is no shame in these people whatsoever. So yeah, I want to say that you're wrong about that, but I mean, this guy, yeah, he made himself a name on social media. That's for sure. He went viral for a few hours, making this comment. And he has nothing. Like, there's nothing the state of Ohio can charge Donald Trump with. Like, he's blowing smoke up your butt. If you think he's actually going to bring charges against Donald Trump for what,
right?
But he wants to kill Donald Trump, which means, by de facto, he wants to kill anybody who's a conservative or a Republican.
Elaborate on that more. What's the connection there?
So we're guilty by association. So he's going to be if he gets elected, God forbid. I don't think he will, because we're still pretty red. But you never know. Well, you never know what can happen. Us being guilty by association. So he wants to kill Donald Trump. Therefore, if he knows he can't do that, he will take out his aggression on his supporters. So if he gets elected and you are a known Republican or a known conservative in Ohio and you end up in his crosshairs, yes, he wants to take out Trump supporters. He will take you out by any of the means at his disposal. He'll let criminals off. He'll let, just like in LA, Minneapolis, New York City, where they capture criminals, slap them on the wrist, even though they're committed a felony, right? So they changed bail reform laws all over the country. So people who get charged with felonies get to go back on the streets instead of sit in jail until their trial date.
Marina Zarutsky.
Yeah. So that's what will happen in Ohio. So if he gets elected, that's what he will do. He will release the criminals. You do something to the smallest degree, he'll throw the book at you. And that's how he'll take his aggression out. He will live out his fantasy through Trump supporters.
Yep. And when you do get in any sort of trouble, they'll drag your Facebook feed and your X feed into the courts. And if you think that's like far-fetched, it happens today. It happens every single day. Your social media is used against you. We're not at like the level of the UK or Australia yet. But your social media 100% can be used against you. It's done every single day. So in some cases, rightfully so. But there's a common theme here, and I'm glad you brought it up and elaborated. Thank you for that. Because you're right. If you support the Nazi, you're a Nazi. That's what they say, right? I mean, look at what happened with Charlie Kirk, right? I'm sure, Jeremiah, that you probably hold, whether some or all, some more extreme views than Charlie Kirk on certain things that people were saying justified somebody being angry enough to kill him, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And so if they're willing to do it to him, they're willing to do it to you. I guarantee you, in the same way, the things that he says Donald Trump has done that are worthy of capital punishment, we agree with and stand by. Now, I don't know exactly what they are, but I'm sure I could make some guesses and we would agree with and stand by him on those things. And so you're right. I think that's a fair point to make. If you support Donald Trump, he wishes this guy running for attorney general in Ohio wishes the same fate for you.
Yep. Yeah, it's it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I've seen it's the elected officials. It's the what's really scary is when you see these videos of these nurses that are like saying crazy stuff about Trump supporters.
Bro.
It's like I can't even go to the hospital if I get hurt because nurse crazy might over sedate me.
Yeah, or not sedate you at all. That's what he said, right? He said, "I refuse to give anesthesia to a Trump supporter."
That's crazy. Like how can you live with yourself in saying that and believing it? Because I do believe that they believe it.
Because they can't even spell the word nobility. Like there are times where people have come to murder other people. And the person who's been murdered will shoot that person or maim them in some way and then administer CPR to them. That's the noble thing to do to the enemy. Yes, incapacitate them, but also at the same time revive them or try to keep them alive so they can face justice. These people don't care about justice. They just care about wiping out the enemy.
Oh yeah, by any means necessary. In fact, I mean, let's see. We've been going for 53 minutes. We got some time. Let me play this. This is the nurse I don't ever want to run into. Let me see if I can. Where is she? Oh, here she goes.
I thought of something good. I think it's something weird spot. Sabotage tactic, or at least scare tactic. All medical providers, grab some syringes with needles on the end. Have them full of saline or succinylcholine, whatever. That will probably be a deterrent.
You can always tell by the eyes.
Look at the eyes. Yep. Okay. Here she is in uniform.
Resistance tip. I vote. Anybody got any poison ivy, poison oak in their yard, get some of that up with gloves, obviously. Get it in some water, like a gallon of water. Get the poison ivy oak water, and I'm going to put it into a water gun. Aim for faces, hands.
It has to be felony assault at that point.
Right. Like, she's on here promoting this stuff. She goes on and on for a few more minutes, but you get the idea. Like, and she's a nurse. Like, I believe her license she got fired and her license got revoked. Good. But these are just the people that that are dumb enough to put themselves on camera. There's people who think like this that aren't putting themselves on camera. That's the scary part.
Yeah, it's insane.
I don't know. So like, where do guys like me and you go, Alex? Like, if we need medical care,
Florida.
what do we?
You just get shot, and they're running the ambulance. And you're like, "Where are you taking me?" Like, "Oh, the local Ohio hospital." And you're like, "No, I'll pay for the I'll pay for the flight. Get me to Florida.
Emergency flight. Get me to Florida now." Or, I guess, hey man, we could like go to college and just like learn some basics, just how to strap up a wound.
She was in Florida.
What? She's from Florida. Wow.
Not safe anywhere, dude.
Not safe anywhere, dude. Not safe anywhere. That's scary to me. Like, I don't care like if you're the crazy person working at AutoZone or whatever, like, but you're in charge of people's health. Like, life or death is in your hands. That's a different story. Even a politician's a different story. Like, a politician, like, I can move away from, or there's ways you can work around a bad politician. But man, like, when your life is in someone's hands, like, what if you had a shirt with an American flag on it? Like,
yeah. MAGA.
Targeted yourself.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy to me, dude. That's crazy to me. I got a couple funny things here to end on before we call it a night here. The first thing, Data Republican. I love Data Republican. She found this, so credit to her for breaking this. The license plate tracker in Stop ICE was infiltrated by Tom Homan and the FBI. And this is what they put next to every license plate in their license plate tracker.
Wait. All your logins location. Wow. This is awesome. I love Tom Homan. He's the best.
Tom Homan is the best. He's the man for the job. I don't know who that other guy is. He's Border Patrol. Then they sent Border Patrol to Minnesota. The
Vivino guy?
Vivino. I don't know anything about him.
Greg Vivino, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he did, or if it was just because the optics. Because everybody, the leftists basically were trying to compare him to like Nazis in the way he looked. So I don't know if it was simply optics, because I didn't hear anything of bad conduct or just not leading right. Him marching through the streets, yelling at everybody to back the F up. I mean, it was a little weird optically.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't. Have you heard anything of why he got they moved his post?
Yeah, I assume it's those on the right are calling it a stand down, a weak move on Trump's part by removing him.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been any reports too much as to like the details on that.
He didn't get fired. People were saying that at first.
Right.
That was like the first rumor. Vivino's out. He's fired. Yep.
Right.
And then he didn't get demoted. He has the same position. They just removed him from the state.
They probably just sent him back down to the border.
Yeah.
He's doing a heck of a job there. Like, nobody's coming over.
Tom Homan, I just watched a press conference where Tom Homan he's been doing this for 20 something years, and he takes tours of the border, right? So by helicopter, by boat, and ATV, right? That's how
Okay.
they do it. And I forget how many miles, hundreds of miles of the border he takes these tours on. He said this is the only time ever that he didn't see one single illegal immigrant on the entire tour.
Wow. That is what I voted for. That is job well done. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why, and we talked about this in a previous show. Like, that's why the low numbers of the deportations, first of all, you got to include the self-deportations because there's a lot of those. So even though we're not deporting as many people as we want to be, nobody's coming in. So the people are just going and they're gone. Like, they're not being replaced by new ones coming in. So that I think is a victory in my book.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna bring that
46. Do you guys think Ilhan Omar liquid thing was staged? Why not? Let's take a look at it. Let me pull it up.
You got the video? All right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the weirdest video ever.
It is. We'll talk about it, and I'll let you know if I think it was staged. But
Yeah.
let's take a look at it first. Hold on,
Let's
I'm
watch it.
searching here on X. See if I can pull it up real quick. Just give me the video. There we. No, that's the slow motion. Why can't I get like I got the video, but it's like it's all videos of like either slow motion or like a side by side. Where's
I bet
like
you can make some funny AI videos with that one.
Yes, for sure. Okay, here's one.
All right, you got the video. While you're bringing that up, you have seen like what's unfolded, like the background, that information they've gotten, right?
Just that it was vinegar. That's the only.
Oh, they did actually confirm that it was vinegar?
Yes, apple cider vinegar. Yes.
Okay. It's funny. A lot of people called that right away. I heard that very early on that it was apple cider vinegar. Yeah, I heard that. That was the first thing people were saying it was, but I didn't know it was confirmed.
Okay, it's a real quick one. I couldn't find the full one for some reason.
How do you say her first name?
Ilhan?
That's how I say it, but now I hear everybody saying Elon.
Elon.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay.
All right, let's take a look here.
Yeah. All right, one more time. Let's see.
So there it was, real quick. Flash right there.
Oh. All right, break it down for us.
Okay, so he doesn't go head or face, right? So and 46 makes a good point. They make eye contact. Weirdly.
Yeah, we didn't see it in that video.
Yeah, we didn't see it in that video, but they did.
It's literally like she's looking because she's reading off a script, and then she like the quickest look up ever, and then she stares at the script, and she doesn't move her eyes until he's like starting to back up.
Correct. Okay. And so he gets up, he doesn't hit her in the face, hits her in the chest where she's fully clothed. Okay.
Because if it wasn't vinegar, what would the purpose be here for it? Like what is like the most heinous you can think of?
Acid.
Right.
Acid
like
attack.
some way to harm this person. Or at minimum, like a concoction of feces or something like that, right? Like something disgusting. Those, because like in jail,
urine,
they will literally collect their urine and feces and throw it at guards when they're in solitary confinement as a way to like, mess with them. So like that's the only two things I can think of is acid or some sort of disgusting potion, right?
Right. That would be the only reason you wouldn't hit her, like that you would do any damage not hitting her in the face.
Yep. So there's that. What about so it is weird. It's tough to judge somebody's reaction to something in the moment, especially in a volatile situation, because people are unpredictable. But what do you think? Like, if I get something on me, I'm gonna be like, ugh. Usually, right? Like,
Usually.
I'm gonna at least look down. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's a normal person
and
reaction.
as a man, I don't even know if I'm gonna go punch somebody who may have just thrown acid on me, or like, she literally cocks her arm back like she's about to hit this guy. This chick is what, 5'6", 120 pounds? Is
She's
she
very
is she
tiny.
that much of a feminist where she thinks she could? I mean, that guy's a slob, and he probably can't hold his own. He might not actually be able to hold his own against Ilhan Omar. But even then, I think he probably still could take her.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, so she doesn't react like you would normally react if you get something, like I said on X, I smell it something fishy here.
The only other thing is, when people say that, they do make a good point where it's like, well, Trump didn't react the way someone should react when they just got shot at, right? It's not
I can
smart to
sort of
stand
see
in the
it.
same exact position that you just got shot at in and put your hand up. Great optically. So like,
true. Now, also, you also got to think, right? The security guards, either she has the dumbest security team, or they're in on it, because wouldn't you rush her out of there and check
yeah,
what that was? The
you
liquid
wouldn't have
was?
an option. Ilhan would not have an option if I was her security guard.
Yeah, like, you're coming out of here.
It's my job to keep you safe. This is no longer a safe environment. Get out.
Get out. Yeah, like, I'm
Yeah.
taking you out of here. We're that shirt's coming off. We're testing. You know what I mean? Like,
and you're a woman, so it's not like I can just undress you right here, right? Like, as a man, I would have no problem just stripping my shirt off right there. Of course, I would. I don't
Right.
care. Go ahead. See
Yeah.
my hairy chest.
But I'm getting this liquid off of me immediately.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and they don't know. They don't know that that's vinegar at that moment in time. Like, that could be acid. So if it was acid, she has the worst security team ever.
Yeah. And reaction time is one thing, but the way he moves, if he's trying to be aggressive, like, you would continue to go towards a person. He shoots the liquid at her and then steps directly towards the security guard.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
here I am, take me down.
And then why apple cider vinegar at all? Leha Beha, what's up? Greetings from MDD. How you doing? But yeah, so it's like modern day debate.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
But yeah, you nailed it. like, and he didn't even like what was the message? What
it makes no sense.
Yeah, like the don't tase me, bro. Do you remember that guy from back in the Bush days? Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me, bro. He was,
No, I don't remember.
He's like protesting George Bush for like war crimes or something, right? He had a message. He's like getting up, and the security comes, and he's like, "Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase." And he's getting tased, and it's kind of funny. He's like, he went down in infamy. If you get a chance, look up that video, the "Don't tase me, bro"
I
guy.
will.
But there was a purpose for his protest, for him, the guy who throws the shoe at George Bush. I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's something Smollett's off. Did he throw a noose at you and say this is MAGA country? Like, so I'm leaning towards staged. I don't know. Where are you leaning?
Well, there's only two options. This is a true dichotomy. Don't test my logic here. No, but either completely the dumbest person alive or staged. Take your pick.
Yeah, those are really the only two options. Either the security team sucks and she could have been eaten alive by acid, or it was staged. Yeah.
Yeah. And the guy, that's the other thing. The only other thing that makes me think it was staged is all of the pics that they have together. Now, of course, we all know stories. It's the Judas story of people close to you betraying you. But how there's nothing that could change that man's opinion on ICE if he was already in that crowd of people and that's how he was thinking. Like, there's no event that happened that were like, oh, I've been lied to about ICE. You know what I mean? Like, if you hate ICE, there hasn't been an event recently. In fact, the opposite. There have been events that have pushed people towards hating ICE even more. So it's like,
I think it's an insider job.
Oh my god,
dude! Check this out. Check this out. So I had to verify this. I know, dad joke. Apparently, this is a slight nod.
Resign or face.
Let's see it again.
Resign or face impeachment.
Attacker. Like, hey, now's your cue.
Yeah, that's the head up that I was talking about earlier. That quick, just look up.
Omar is the next Smollett
46.
hoax.
Yeah, Jussie Smollett.
Hey, by the way, if you're here, please hit that like button, subscribe to both of our channels, and share the show with everyone you know, including people you've only met once. Alex, that's all I got for today. I do want to lead us out with a funny video.
Right before you do that, just want to say 46 made a good point. It can be both dumb and staged. Very true.
It's true.
That's why it's not a true dichotomy. I was joking, but yeah. And Leia, who were correcting me, it is Leah. So is it Leah Bobea or Leah Bobea? It's got to be Leah Bobea.
Leia Bobea.
Well, no, but she corrected it. It's Leah.
Oh, it is Leah.
So it must be Leah Bobea then. If it's not. But if some random man sprayed some liquid on me, I'm going to the back to be sprayed down. Yeah, crazy woman is dramatic over everything but this. That is a good point. Yeah, super dramatic over everything, but something where she gets apparently assaulted, she just handles it like a pro. And actually, she's a boss babe, and she's gonna go beat this attacker down.
and we have to remember that she is in the middle of a fraud scam that is being investigated. That has an opportunity. I'm praying for it, Lord. This is, I pray for my enemies. I pray that she repents of her sins and turns to you. But if not, can she please be arrested for her crimes? Can someone pay? Can we get justice? I pray for justice. So I pray.
Hey, the conversion rate in the jailhouse is sky high.
Sky high, yes. So hey, if that's what you got to do to get her to convert to Christianity, then that's what we got to do. But someone has to face justice for this, and I think that she is scared that she is going to face some justice for this. And this is to maybe that's why I think that staged makes the most sense, right? This rallies the Democrat base. This CNN, NBC, ABC, all these alphabet news networks are going to put this in a positive light for her, right? They're not gonna talk about any conspiracy theories or the nod or any of that stuff. All the stuff we're talking about, they're not gonna mention. They're just gonna go with the narrative of crazy Trump supporter throws liquid on Ilhan Omar.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yep.
100%. All right. Funny video for you guys. I got one on a lighter note. I got gay Batman at City Council.
Is this Alex Stein? This says Alex Stein written all over.
No, it's not Alex Stein.
I don't want you to sit back and watch. I want you to fucking do something. Each and every one of these people who have came up has been very polite, very earnest, very kind, pleading you, begging you to do something.
Did Batman ever cry in any of the movie?
Act with some semblance of a fucking spine. Do something.
Thank you.
I don't want you to sit back.
Now, how could you tell he was gay?
Gee, I wonder if it was that accent of his. But the thank you at the end is what got me when the guy's like, "Thank you." Like, how did you keep a straight face through that speech?
Why do people do that That accent. Is it? What do you think it is, Jeremiah?
Why are you gay?
Yeah. I love that guy ended up on Piers Morgan recently and had like a little news cycle for himself. Yeah, he had a little bump in views.
I gotta see that. Why do they have the accent, Alex? I have no idea. Just the feminine, to be more feminine. Geez, I don't know. Because you wonder, why, just because you're gay, why do you have to talk that differently? Why can't you?
Yeah, you didn't talk like that before you were,
right.
Touching guys' butts and stuff.
Because it's a choice, Alex. It's a choice.
The only valid answer I've heard is yes, exactly. It's an easy way, Paisios. It's an easy way of identifying one another. That's the actual reason. Yeah, it's a signal.
It's like a bat signal.
Great tie down right there. Great callback.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm Jeremiah Campana. Head over to my channel. I just did a breakdown Tucker Carlson and Joe Rigney interview where they talk about the church attacks, Christian response to that. Check that out. That's all I got going on. Alex, what do you got going on?
And my name is Alexander Medeiros. That's with 2 X's. All right. Not like, Alex O'Connor, 1X, lame. Alex Preddy, 1X, lame. All right. Too far. But speaking of Alex Preddy, I just did a debate with the Coomer Gremlin himself, Destiny, Stephen Bonnell. That's over on my channel. You guys can go watch that if you missed it. It was a fun debate. Yeah. Oh, wait, you didn't put it in my chat, by the way.
Oh, no. Yeah. First and last name, you'll find me. Big American flag behind me.
All right.
But yeah, you said you debated Destiny. I saw some of that debate. Caught about 30 minutes of it. Some good back and forth. Surprisingly, Destiny, at least the part I saw, you said he was like that through the whole debate, but he was cordial almost a little bit in the part I saw. But I did think, at least the part that I watched, I thought you were winning that side of the debate.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, and no, I won't be continuing when the show is over to hang out. I am going to bed myself. Yeah, Thursday nights I don't continue. This is me and Jeremiah's show, and we stop it. We usually go for about an hour. We went a little bit late tonight because we started on time actually for once.
Yeah, we started on time, had a lot of good stuff to talk about. Love interacting with the chat. We're here every Thursday, though, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us next time.
Yes, sir.
Love you guys. God bless.
Yeah, appreciate all of you. Have a good one. God bless, guys.